So analyze this pair. Looking at the Euro US dollar, this is 4 hours time frame. So to analyze the price behavior from bearish order flow to bullish order flow, so we have a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, and a lower high, and a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. Now, what is expected that we have a higher high. So now, what was expected there was to get a lower low and not the lower high. So there's a change of character there. Looking at the fact that it's a bearish order flow, so we can see that price range from a series of lower low, to lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, a lower low. Then what is expected now is supposed to be a lower high, but now price then did the opposite and made a higher high. Alright, did the opposite and made a higher high. So now we then seek to call that a change of character, because price now has changed character from the bearish order flow to the opposite, to a bullish leg, right? So now that's a bullish leg. So then we have now a higher low instead of a lower low because of a change of character, a higher high. So then, since this new high is higher than the previous high, this now becomes a break of structure, which is called the BOS in short forms. For short form, break of structure. So then we have a higher low, then a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Then just like the previous bearish order flow, where you had a change of character there, from that bearish order flow, change of character, now we have something similar from a bullish order flow now, changing character to a bearish order flow. So instead of making a higher low, then price going to make a lower low, right? A lower low. So they will call that a change of character. That is known as a change of character. So then price puts in, then goes ahead to put in a lower high, right? Now it has realigned to the bearish order flow, the previous bearish order flow, to a lower low, a lower low, yeah, then a lower high, a lower high, then price then puts in a lower low, lower low. So but this time around, this lower low, we wouldn't seek to call this lower low a break of structure yet, because looking from that change of character, we can see that how price have efficiently broken structure once. From that change of character there, there's efficiently broken structure once, and then there's the break of structure to the downside. No, but this time around, what price did in itself was a sweep of liquidity. So it swept that previous low. It swept the low. As you can see, it swept the low. That's a sweep, because the candle did not close below the low of that previous, below the lower price of that previous low candle. So then it now puts in a new leg. So we'll be analyzing this new leg that price have put now. To analyze the new leg, we're going to lower time frame. We're going to lower time frame to analyze it properly and see how we can take an entry using the lower time frame. So we can then look to see that this was the place. This, look at that previous low where price swept. It swept it. Now you can see it swept the low, right? And change the color to white, so it's not be different from other illustration. So now, so we'll play back price. We'll play back price to where, after, to the point where it swept the low, after it swept the low. So we'll be playing back the price there to see what actually took place in the market and chances of you taking entries. All right, so now we have played price back, so then we'll be analyzing for the character of price from here. We can see the price is in a bearish order flow, like a bearish order flow, downtrend, like most of you call it, downtrend. So we can see the arrow. I'm using the arrow to indicate it. Let me change the color to white, so you can properly understand. Okay, so using the arrow to indicate, you can see that price is in a bearish order flow. So, but after sweeping that previous low, then let's see the character it exhibited. A lower low, a lower high, then a lower low, bearish trend, a bearish order flow. Then let's play price forward and see what happens. Okay, so playing price forward. Now we can see that price has changed character once again. If you remember from the higher time frame, where it changed character on 2 occasions, from bearish to bullish and from bullish to bearish. So now it's changing character again from bearish to bullish, right? So now we'll term this change of character, term this to be our change of character. All right, so then we'll play price forward to see what happens. Okay, you can see from that range, from that high to low, so we expect to see what is happening with the 2 efficiency there. We have 2 inefficiency right now. So from that previous high to that previous low, within that level, we'll seek to we'll mark this place as our point of interest, looking at the fact that price have changed character. So we are not expecting price to do the otherwise from that demand level, but sometimes change of character might just be a sweep of liquidity and a continuation to the downside. But we expect price to continue to the upside, higher side this time around, looking at the fact that it swept liquidity on the higher time frame. Okay, so now we'll play price forward. So price puts in a new high. Price puts in a new high. So looking from picking our premium and discount level from that previous low to the previous new high. So we can see that our point of interest is sitting comfortably within the most discount level of that range, of that price range. We'll play price forward. So price puts in it breaks structure this time around. It breaks structure once again. It breaks the structure once again. So looking at the fact that structure has been broken once again. So we now expect to see what price does next. Puts in a low, and that low is sitting within the discount of that price range. So it traded into the discount level, then break structure, but it didn't go down to the 25% discount level. You know, that's like a sweet spot for the institution level. It's like a sweet spot. So that's their sweet spot, not like it's their sweet spot. So we play price forward. You can see price puts in a new high after breaking that structure. So shift this, let's shift this premium discount to properly and increase it. So we see. So looking why we're increasing it is because why I'm increasing it now is because price hasn't mitigated the demand level within that price range. So it's just expanding, therefore creating inducement in the market with those lower lows. So now price comes, takes those lows there, those previous lows, those previous lows, sweeps them out. So then now puts in our entry. We've already marked out that pure eye as our entry point. So now putting it well. So now price mitigates our point of interest. Then what is expected now is continuation of price to the upside. Looking at the fact that it has swept those equal low. That's not equal low, those previous lows, which served as liquidity in the market, the previous lows in the structure. You can see how well it respected the lower low that formed the change of character, right? See how we respected it now. Just tag those in. So what we're expected to see is the bullish flow to the upside. So sit and relax and enjoy the price movement as it goes. So this was the previous high from the higher time frame that puts in that low, and it was its low that was swept, right? So now we're expecting price to come within that level, within that high, and look for a valid supply zone where it can mitigate and continue its flow to the downside, its bearish flow. It's original break. So you understand that this current price leg that we just analyzed is only but a retracement. It's only but a retracement. So, but it's a long retracement. All right. Okay. So finally, taking our profit at the previous high within that premium discount area, and price still went higher to add some more profits as it approaches the supply zone within the previous a lower high from the higher time frame. All right. Do not forget to hit the like button and also click the link in my bio to learn more from Command Forex.